Do you know what I'm just now realizing? Was that a slight voice crack? On looking at this stream starting soon screen here. So, there's a doggy cam. You've got the cute doggy right here who's laying next to me. The stress relief doggy, if need be, while we're playing video games. But I noticed that the camera, when she's laying next to me like this, also gives a clear view, I can't words today, of this line that's across my mat right here, where it's darker over here and lighter over there. And I didn't realize that this freaking camera showed that until now, and I don't think I've ever mentioned what that is. So when it comes to my mat here, I used to have a mat that had like spiky bits that would go into the whoops, wrong button there. I need this button here. Yeah. I used to have a mat with one of those mats that, you know, you put the chair on so that on a freaking carpet like this, and you put the chair on it and then it slides across well instead of being stuck everywhere willy-nilly like it normally would on carpet. I literally cannot words today. Holy crap. I don't know what the heck is going on today. That's okay. Well, well, that spiky one got a lot of use over a long time, and it started getting holes in it all over the place. It was super run down. It was awful, and I eventually replaced the spiky mat with a new flat plasticky floor mat, and the one that I got didn't have spikes, but I didn't think it'd be necessary. Turns out it was kind of necessary because somehow, I don't know how, I don't shift over this way a whole lot, but some way, somehow, this mat is constantly shifting over that way and like kind of bunching up against my shelf that's here and folding up and being weird and all that fun stuff. So before taking the spiky mat to the recycling depot, I took like the front half of it that I still had around and basically taped it onto the bottom of the like, here's the main flat floor mat, and then here's the double layer of floor mat on the other side of the line that is two floor mats taped together essentially, and it's helped things a little bit, but it hasn't a lot. And that's been the status for like the past 2 years, something like that. And I don't think I've ever mentioned it on this channel before until I saw it on like this starting soon screen, where it's like, oh, that have I wonder if anyone's wondering about that. Have I ever mentioned that before? And I figured that I probably hadn't, so that's the way that we're starting out this session, I guess, is telling about that, funnily enough. So when it comes to Tales of Arise here, I did do some grinding since last time. I went against a couple of these enemies, and then I was like, hey, that's probably not the best way to do that. So I started doing a system where it's like, I'd start here at this campfire, I'd come around, I'd fight all the enemies that are here, fight the Dudos that are here, and then I'd come here, and then I'd fight Dudos here, and if I turn around and come this way, I can fight the Dudos that have now respawned here before the timer on the bonus thingamabob runs out. Fight these Dudos here, and then come back this way, which respawns these two Dudos, so I fight that Dudo, fight this Dudo, come back here, it respawns those guys, fight this Dudo, and I could do that for nearly as long as I had CP available before running out. Sometimes the timer for the bonus would run out anyway, despite the fact that this system seemed like it would always maintain it. So whenever my CP was out, I would just come back to the campfire over here and rest up and be at the ready for that. So we were at like level 26 or 27, something like that last stream. We're at level 30 now. So, and at 400 CP, which is a very nice even number. We have a decent bit more gold as well. I got up to nearly 200,000, but then I had to buy a whole bunch of life bottles and orange shells and stuff like that, because I fought this guy because he was glowing yellow, and I had like the bonus active from like on my final run, when I was like, okay, after this I'm gonna put it down, I'm done grinding for now, I guess. And I just have it, I don't think, is it in, no, it's not in auto mode right now, I don't believe. And I put Kisara in here because yeah, it's in manual mode right now, but I was grinding in auto because it's super easy to grind in auto because all you have to do is move between battles. So during some uni lectures online, I'll just have Tales of Arise running on the side and just, you know, occasionally run to the next enemy battle, let it play itself, and just keep on listening to my listening to the lecture and such. And that's kind of what I do here and there. But anyway, when I was like, okay, I'm done grinding for now, we've reached level 30, whatever, we're done for now, and the EXP bonus thing is about to run out there, the meal. I saw this dude here who was like glowing with them yellow bonuses and stuff. I was like, okay, I still have like 2/3 my CP, I can do this. Turns out I had to use the last of the life bottles I had left and a few orange gels. And I beat him, but barely. I beat him with some dead party members and, well, there was that. Was it that worth it? I don't know. But that's the thing that I did. I fought that dude while he was yellow, and it probably wasn't worth it. It might not have been worth it, but alas. I've never explored here. Like, I assume that that'd be a thing for later or something. Like, we can go check it out right now, but do I really care enough? The answer is, I don't know. I don't know what's this way either. We could check that out, like, really quickly. I think Guzma was telling me that, like, the way next to the campfire here is the actual way forward and way to progress the story. It was quite the little adventure that we went on off camera there. It was definitely quite the little adventure indeed. My goodness. So yeah, I had I'd start at this campfire, and this would essentially be my route. Like, fight all the dudes in this area, and then go to that area, and then fight the two dodos in the opening area there, then come back, fight the two dodos in the opening area here, and then just back and forth, as long as it let me, essentially. Should I go this way first, if this is the way that doesn't go to the story first, according to what Mr. freaking Guzma had to say, at least? Unless this is the way for the story. I don't know. I'll turn off my cameras just in case. Okay, so what have we here? Hidden ruins. So... oh, it does go on. Interesting. If we get to that campfire, we'll unlock the fast travel place anyway. So like, we may as well explore it.
Places such as these are but vectors for the astral energy they pursue. Similar to that windmill, for instance.
Why do you get cut off there? Do you get cut off by the who? That tell me that there's an owl, like, right nearby? What's down here? I'll go check it out because those guys are chasing me, and it's a secret chest that I dropped down here. There's an owl right nearby? Or something? Subsurface mirage, a fish-shaped lure best used beneath the surface that tricks prey posing as a weakened fish. Ah, so we got a freaking new lure with that. Wow. Is an owl in here? Is there? It's got to be, like, above? Probably. But yeah, so we may as well, like, unlock the fast travel points, because even if we're not supposed to, oh, our meal ran out there.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
So I don't see an owl around here, though. You mind? You want to, like, not? Thanks. But yeah, so even if we, I see the owl now, I think. Yeah, right there. So I have to go, like, around, or I need to inspect from the other side or something? Anyway, even if the story way isn't this way yet, may as well still get the fast travel point. Like, it still makes sense, I guess. I had the examine prompt there for a second. Maybe it'd be easier over here to get the prompt. Come on. Come on. Come on. Whoa. Aha. Aha. Angel wings. Soft, fluffy wings that attest to the wearer's pure soul, letting them fly wherever their heart desires. Also, we're probably gonna still keep playing Alphen here in the overworld. Not in the overworld, in gameplay. But in the overworld where it doesn't matter. Do you know who I think I want to play as? I think in the overworld. Why don't we play as our butler assassin? Hey, you want to, like, not? What? Well,
If you know what's good for you.
guess we're fighting you. Gosh darn it, it's dodgy doodles. It's dodgy doodles, but I can dodge too. I love how you can dodge and, like, use the counter attack on somebody who didn't even attack. Like, and screw you, random person, not the one that even attacked. Leave them snaring to you. I must have done that recently while I was freaking grinding before, because you're the only one that doesn't have your boost charged up. Also, do the audio levels seem okay on OBS? It looks a little bit sketchy right now. I might turn it down a couple decibels, a decibel and a half there, just because it sketches me out sometimes. I want to make sure my voice is louder. Maybe it was perfect the way it is. I don't know. I'm freaking losing my mind. What do I know about stuff and junk? Nothing, that's what. Darn you. Well, I mean, we can use Doalim now. I'll just do it straight up. I keep on thinking that the boost is going to be in front of me, but it always faces, like, the enemy that we're targeting. And that's still something that I haven't gotten through my head this entire time. Wait, there's that done anyway.
No complaints from me.
So now we go down this way. Yeah, that freaking boost there. That's the thing that we were maintaining, going back and forth between those areas before. that little counter. I'll get this pepper. Thank you. What is here? Just some crystals? Crystamimals? That was a lot of freaking things. Look at that. Jeez. I think I got a whole bunch of those when I was exploring the other area and like, fighting enemies and stuff. Like I was selling off materials that seemed like they were either at 99 or getting close to 99 when I was doing my crazy back and forth nonsense. Was the case. Got more of those roly-poly armadillo dudes that we haven't seen a variant of since like the first area, I don't think.
You guys want to rest here?
Campfire is always fast travel point, so sure, we'll rest. We'll rest and we'll keep on looking what's this way. Worst case scenario, it's just a new fast travel point that's added, so it's whatever.
Who's a good boy? Wait, why am I petting you?
It's just such a shame that my cameras block the freaking Hoodle being just barely on the right side. They're silently judging you. Okay, we can get another meal there. Dark Mark. Roasted chicken. A whole chicken that's been thoroughly roasted inside out. Succulent juices drip off the meat once the skin has been peeled off. What does Dark Mark mean? This button. Makes you easier to detect when making contact with enemy icons? So that would be like a bad thing unless I'm grinding? Or something like that? If I'm avoiding enemies, it's bad? Isn't there, I was looking over the skill tree thingamabobs, the titles and such, and there were some that said to cook specific meals, and I think this might have been one of them. I don't quite remember, so I'm just gonna do it. Screw it.
This came out just the way I hoped.
Whatever. We're doing it. Did it give me a thing?
Smoke. Is it an enemy attack?
Seems like a thing is happening.
Seriously, it's making my eyes and throat burn. What the hell is going on?
It's probably some sort of gas. Try not to breathe it in as much as you can manage.
Gas? Those cowards!
Isn't this just cooking smoke?
What kind of food makes your throat burn so bad just from the smoke?
I believe Alphen is.
They're trying to gas Alphen?
What? Those sick bastards!
What?
I won't let them get away with this!
Calm yourselves and listen. I was simply trying to say that Alphen is the one cooking.
Oh?
Maybe I should throw in some more spices, just for that extra kick. Yeah, that'll help. Think I'll turn up the heat while I'm at it, too. Oh, crap. The spices...
Poor Alphen.
Well...
That'd probably be
at
me
least
if I
the heat's
could.
coming along nicely. All right. Now, I just flip it over, and then...
Hey, Alphen? What are you doing over there?
Oh, Shion.
Maybe I will adjust the volume back up to what it was before.
Just finished roasting up a chicken. Call everybody over so we can eat together. I used a ton of spices, so it's got a good punch to it. Might have overcooked it a little, but it should still taste good.
I'm starting to understand why your food always tastes so damn spicy now.
Hasn't anyone told him that it is actually possible to have too much of a good thing?
If that's the taste he truly wants, far be it from me to contradict. His cuisine is a rather delicate repast.
Good old sunglasses, Dohalim that I forgot I set up. I should probably take those off him in the near future here.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit.
Alright, let's see what's going on here.
Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
The NPC we took
That's
a side
right.
quest from, I think?
She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
Time to take a seat. Sit down for a while. I'm pressing A. Is it because I clicked on OBS a couple times? I gotta click back on the game and then okay, that's yeah, that is why. Okay, that makes sense. My fault for clicking off the game. All right, yeah, that was indeed a thing. That is indeed one of the things I read. Infertile tongue, huh? Ah, so we can recover midair. Nice. Oh yeah, we have a whole bunch of SP from the grinding that I was doing there. So hold on. So that would give us attack plus 20 if we got that done. That's more penetration as well. Elemental attack, so I guess that'd be with our flaming sword there. So what are the things here? So still a bunch of weapon types forged. NPCs saved. This is artifact types acquired, so collect lots of artifacts for Doalim. Armor name is broken by boost attacks, so we'll get there eventually. Let's see, our power strike proficiency. Yeah, that's why I had her in the main team while grinding for a little bit to work towards that. Favorite meals cooked. Not even sure what your favorite meals are right now. This is just like the owls and items. And then we have a meal cooked ice cream. I don't know if I have that recipe yet. I don't know whether we do or not. Iron Cleaver, increased counterattack, critical hit rate, another KO prevention, huh? I guess you can get like a couple of them. So I'll get these just so that this one's done. It's Iron Cleaver. 2-hit slicing counterattack activated when hit while bracing for an enemy attack. What does that mean? Activated when hit while bracing for an enemy attack. How do you brace? Can't you just do that with Kisara with her shield? Because that's the equivalent roll button, but here we just roll. What do you mean while bracing for an enemy attack? I don't even know. I'm just gonna get it anyway. That is probably good. Let's see here. For Shion, we can go ahead, and that's resistance. This is penetration. Increase midair damage. So that's against damage shield to enemies midair. Okay, it doesn't mean that you have to be in midair. So that'd probably be like really good on her. Give her the air dodge. She restored on enemy defeat. You know what, I'll just get these so that we have that they're done and we get the bonus from that. Horizontally fires a giant mass of astral energy. That sounds cool. Faster AG. Hold on. Restore CP at the end of the battle while the effects from cooking are active. Oh. Oh, and we can try to always have a meal active. That's what we can try. Yeah, and there's more things there that came with this stupid day one DLC thingamabob. So that's more penetration. They restore AG when critical hits are dealt, so may as well get that so we get that bonus. Attack plus 20. May as well do the things here, sure. And then I'll just leave it be for now. For law over here, I am the law. Boost from enemy down, strength the counter. Sure, we'll do this, and then we'll get the bonus, and this title is done, just like that. Attack plus 30. That's always good. Oh. Gonna do that for now. We'll keep on saving up. For Kisara over here, let's go ahead and, sure, do that. What's this bonus? Elemental defense. Cool. Sure. And then, yeah, we can do more elemental defense. Wha-bam! Look at that! Sweet. Rockbuster shield. Okay, and then Rinwell over here. It's just these ones, unless we want to do, like, day one DLC kind of ones. Intermediate water that fires a series of ice lances. That sounds hella cool. Sure, this is a different Mystic Art? Has she not done her Mystic Art before? Did we just unlock her first Mystic Art, or this unlocking a second Mystic Art? Hello, hello, Mortis. This chat is not your property. It is not your... Oh, shall not claim this chat as your property. How about no more elemental attack? That's gonna be super important on a mage like her. Hope that you are doing well today. Did you hear about the freaking new Twitch stuff coming that was announced earlier today in terms of them dealing with the bots, all those freaking hate bots and hate raids going around and whatnot.
Before we go,
Apparently
do you
they're
guys
making
have
it so that if you ban like one user from your channel, then all other usernames tied to that same email address or phone number or whatever the heck are also banned from your chat, is the case. So a lot of these bots that use like the same email or phone number, if you ban one, you ban them all from your chat. So that's like a step that Twitch is making. I mean, they could just start using like other phone numbers, but would they have to like verify with these other phone numbers or emails? I don't know exactly how it'd work. So we'll see what happens, and hopefully we see less of them freaking hotspots around. Is the frame rate in the OBS looking okay right now? It seems like it is. What have we over here? Is this the Krusty Krab?
I think it's safe to
This
rest here now.
is a place that I probably can't do things yet. Entrance Hidden Wharf, huh? Elevator seems to be offline. Okay, so yeah, the story stuff isn't this way. That was indeed correct. So it seems like it is as Guzma said, and it's at the other place. But we have the fast travel points marked out now, so that's not necessarily a bad thing. It'll just keep us safe for later. So that's the thing, Bob, that Twitch is doing,
Finally made it.
and we'll see what it does. Look at him. Look at him. Look how cool he looks. This man, he looks so dang cool. All right, now it's story stuff. On the loading screen there, that Dark Wings emblem, Este Luva Forest, that Dark Wings icon in general kind of reminds me of the Crest of Flames and Away from Three Houses, very slightly. Cool looking place here, though.
Gives me the creeps. You really think that lord is hiding out here?
Look at Dohalim.
Careful. The air is dense
One
with
of these
astral
things is
energy.
not like the others on that top
Something's
panel.
not quite right about this place.
Everyone's
How
just
are you
looking
able to
around, and
pick
he's
up
just there
on
with the
all these
sunglasses
things?
like, it's
Is it
okay,
something
everyone.
that all
I've got it
astral arts
handled.
wielders can do?
I must admit, I'm curious myself. Perhaps her den and bloodline has something to do with it.
Dohalim.
Apologies. I meant no disrespect.
Stay alert, everyone. There's a good chance that she already knows.
I like
we're
his
here.
sunglasses, but I may take them off now.
Something feels odd here.
My, oh my. Hello,
Be on
hello,
your
Epic
guard.
Joker. Welcome to the shenanigans. Hope you are doing well
I suppose
today.
if you're a lord going into hiding, a forest is one place to turn.
Indeed it is. Yeah, I'm gonna take that off now. As cool as he looks with it. Next time a big cutscene happens, we won't be able to see his eyes and expressiveness, and I'd rather
We
be
don't
able
know
to
for
see his
sure
eyes
she's
during
here.
that, you know.
Keep
So
looking.
So that is what we shall do. And howdy as well, Hawks. How are you doing today? Both you and Epic Joker there. How are you both doing today? Hopefully mighty fine. Hopefully. He really does have the swagger. Like, especially when he has the sunglasses. Like, I kind of like having things like sunglasses on our characters because they look so cool. But at the same time, I don't want to leave them on for too long because, like, the eyes are one of my favorite parts of the cutscenes and seeing their expressiveness during cutscenes. My goodness, especially when he has those sunglasses on. He literally looks like someone who'd be a butler whose regular butler duties include assassinating people. Is what he genuinely looks like with that. Looks like this elevator is stuck. Damn it! What the hell did Reddits do to it? We're not getting out of here unless we find a way around it. Why don't we look around and see if there's anything useful? A wise idea. Perhaps we'll find another way down, down, down to the bottom of the sea. That all right with you, Shion? Sure. There's no fall damage in this game. We can't just jump off. Ugh, no, imagine. But I hope you enjoy the lurk there, Hawks. Are you looking for horror games for, like, October coming up? Are you looking for ones to play, like, casually or to cover on your stream and a stream? Because, I mean, when it comes to horror games that I've played on this channel that I could recommend there, I haven't played a whole lot. I could recommend Soma. I guess we played that one last Halloween. We'll probably do something silly like Luigi's Mansion this year instead, something that's not like real horror. And maybe go back to real horror again next year or something. I don't know. Do like a back and forth kind of thing. But yeah, good to hear that you're doing great. I'm doing alrighty. It was another day of online classes I did today. Like, my classes can be either in person or online, but a lot of the time I'm choosing to do them online. My doggy is very antisocial. A lot of the time she usually doesn't like being petted, especially when she's tired. Like, if I pet her, My microphone probably isn't gonna pick it up, but she's gonna be making weird noises and just like, stop petting me. I like being near you, but I don't like physical affection a lot of the time. Yeah, now she's looking at me like, why were you just petting me? So she's usually a bit of a antisocial weirdo about being pet, but the 2 times that she actually gets cuddly is when in the car and she has nothing better to do apart from like chilling in the back seat there with me if we're going out to like my family's lake cabin or whatnot. Or when the vacuum cleaner's out and she freaking hates the vacuum cleaner and is super scared about it, and she always comes and hides with me whenever the vacuum was out. So she came and hid here. There's no fall damage in this game anyway. I don't know why I was taking the ladders this whole time. So she came down here and like hid with me while I was still like getting up. And like I asked her if she wanted to like hop up onto my bed over there, but she's getting like old and tired and she's not able to make it anymore. So she kept on hyping herself up to like jump up there, but she eventually figured like, no, I can't. And she just came and like plopped down in my office over here. I was like, okay, fine. And here it is. So I just took my blankets and I came over here and I watched the lecture for my class on like a Zoom meeting on my phone, and just like chilled with the doggy over here who was laying on the ground, and she was actually being like affectionate and cuddly because she hates the vacuum cleaner and was super afraid of it. So that was how my day started earlier today, along with a doggy. One of 2 times that she's cuddly, the other being the car. The only 2 places she'll ever be cuddly. Played the last year, love someone, but yeah, it's a cover on Stream for October. Too many to choose from, honestly. Well, the only horror games that, or at least like Halloween-y kind of things that, I either have done on the channel or will consider doing for like future Halloweens, are things like Luigi's Mansion, some Majora's Mask, perhaps. It's pretty neato, but before Majora's Mask, I'd want to cover Ocarina of Time first, so it can't be this year. Might be next year. If I can cover Ocarina of Time sometime during the year next year, maybe Majora's Mask could be next year Halloween. Who knows? There's always Dead by Daylight, but is it really that spooky? Not really, in my opinion. Not really all that freaking spooky. I know that there's Phasmophobia. I've only played that a handful of times. It's interesting. Like the most recent time was with freaking Sito Hakami in our Creators Collide episode together. And neither of us play horror games, but we thought it'd be fun to do that together. I appreciate the follow there, Epic Joker. What have we here? We have a thing. Looks like it generates through an elevator. Turn on the Is there gonna be a cutscene? Should I turn off my cameras? Because I turn off my cameras for cutscenes? Nope. The elevator can now stop on the surface as well as B3 and B4. Wow. That is crazy. Time to go places. Whoops, dang, I freaking mashed A too fast. I don't know where I'm going anymore. Oh, I'm here now. Wait. So were we at B4 before? Or is that further down than where I was? Okay, no, this is somewhere new. This is indeed somewhere new, it would seem. It looks like there's a party chat.
For the hideout of a runaway lord, this place is a lot bigger than I was expecting.
Do you think she had it built with that in mind?
It's an open-air nuclear bunker.
I think this used to be part of
Defeats
a
the point,
castle or
but-
fortress of some sort.
But
How
nobody
can you
told the
tell?
architects that.
For one thing, it doesn't look like a storehouse. For another, it's old, and you can tell it was built to let people hole up inside of it.
Huh. I'll take your word for it. I don't know the first thing about brick. You know, I've always thought you were a smart little cookie. But damn, Rinwell, you really know your stuff.
It's no big deal. I've just read a lot of books is all.
If this is meant to be a castle,
That'd be me, except it's
Wasn't
like,
much
I
to
just
it
play a
up
lot of
there.
video games.
are there such things as underground castles?
There probably used to be more of it
Watch a
above
lot of
ground.
YouTube.
That is, until 300 years ago.
So the main structure must have been lost during the time of the invasion, with only the underground part remaining. And then this lord decided to use it for her own purposes. Have I got that right?
But what reason could she have for using this place instead of staying back in her own castle?
Well, last I
That's
checked,
what
the
we're
whole
here to
town was
find out.
liberated.
Whatever it is, she's up to no good.
They probably had
It's all
access
the
to
more
the
reason we
castle
need
there
to hurry
too,
up and find her
townsfolk.
before it's too late.
Yeah, a place for people to hunker down. Look, it's literally a... Oh, maybe it's not an open-air nuclear bunker. Maybe it's just a regular nuclear bunker. No, it's open air. It's an open-air nuclear bunker. Totally. The architects didn't realize that by making it open air, it defeats the purpose of being a nuclear bunker. But hey, they tried their best. Like, the effort was there. An attempt was made.
It was probably built
Like,
that way so it could still be
they were a little
used
bit
even if
confused,
the
but they had
above
drive.
portion got destroyed.
I guess.
Perhaps that's why it's still here. And why it
Oop,
was made
got
into
some
a
things.
hideout. It would certainly stand to reason.
Well, looks like a generator to an elevator. Sure. I assume it's to the same elevator in the center, I suppose. Also, after all the grinding that we did, we should be like B1. Cool. We should be pretty a-okay to make it to whatever the hell the next boss is, essentially. Like, I figure if I have the time to do some grinding on the side anyway, I may as well do it because you know, the World 2 boss, I had to go and do like grinding on stream, and I don't want another situation like that, so I figure better safe than sorry. Like, I've heard from Guzma, apparently it might not be super necessary, but...
What? Are you serious?
But, you know, better safe than sorry. So do I just drop down these places? Also, party chat, midair? Oh, I can't do it midair, sucks.
By all appearances,
I want a refund
it
now.
would seem she was researching something here.
You think so? What kind of research?
How to make
could
a
she
more
have been doing
productive
in a place
nuclear
like
bunker.
this?
What
Your
change do we
guess
need
is
to
as good
make?
as mine.
Maybe
Hardly
not make it
anything
open
the likes
air.
of us could imagine.
If we assume it was because this area is rich in astral energy, then it's possible she could have been doing any number of things.
What if she turns out to be a good Dudo?
Indeed.
And we unite
Random
against that
castles and spirit
freaking
vessels
jerk
are
Dudo
often
back in the
found
town?
such locations.
I don't know, that's a
Intriguingly,
guess.
Den and ruins are also known for their abundant energy.
You Renans attacked us. Don't act like you're just some...
Sheesh, enough already. This isn't the place to pick a fight over this.
How can you be so calm listening to all of this? You've suffered at the hands of guys like him too.
Guys like him, huh? Part of his people, but not him. Doesn't mean that you have to take it out on him. Attributing the faults of like an individual to their entire people. That's not a thing you want to be doing, Rinwell. We might need to talk about that little racism issue of yours. Where am I going here? Yeah, well, we'll just fight it out. Crystal Modillo. I'm just now realizing the name. Incredible. Oh my goodness, I'm taking so much damage. That's what I get for playing on hard mode, which I just realized isn't in the stream title. I usually have like hard mode alongside Doogie Cam and Twitch stream title, and I don't today. Whoops. I probably should do that. What? My next opportunity is what I should probably do. And look, I can do it during the Mystic Art. Can I? Do I have enough time? What? Type it in really fast. Boop. Update. Bam! I did it super fast. Wow, look, stream title updated. Isn't that crazy? Stop. Stop, you're mean. My goodness. Dang it. Maybe I should change the setting for like the input buffer. Make it a much shorter buffer. The long buffer kind of screws with me sometimes. Yeah, I might change it. I still haven't tried what the short buffer is like, but the long buffer has really screwed me up on several occasions. Stop. Oh, I should probably try that one like new art that we have as well. It's something else that I should probably try. Like, hold on. What was that? It was Iron Cleaver, huh? Iron Cleaver. Let's see what it's like. So it is a counter. Wow, this freaking input buffer though. So I can press it to counter, huh? Yeah, it's a counter attack. Interesting. So it's just an alternate counter attack. So that's what it meant by bracing there. My goodness, Law loves spamming his Mystic Art all the freaking time. Like, he loves it. Huh. The freaking stance kind of very much reminds me of, like, a Smash Bros. Fire Emblem counter. Is what it does kind of remind me of. It seems like it stays active for a while. I might still try to get more used to just doing, like, perfect dodges in the first place anyway, but it is intriguing. Animations in this game are so dang good. Yeah, it's intriguing. Oh my goodness, the input buffer. That buffered another input from before the Dudo attack there. I'll try the short buffer. I haven't tried it yet. Hold on, let's see here. Input queuing time. Let's try the short one. Whoops. Save and go back. Let's try the short input buffer. Because the long one kind of screws with me. So we haven't tried the short one yet, but we'll see what it's like. Record of an experiment that uses Zoogle. Something about it gives you the chills. What is this? The secret labs in Undertale? What's going on here? Something along those lines? There's a thing over there. Is that a chest? Oh, it's a Healy thing. That means that the boss has got to be over there or something, right? Should I go inspect these other rooms? There's no way I can sneak by. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think so. I guess we may as well fight it out. There's a Healy thing over there anyway, so it's not that big a deal. I didn't know if that would hit. I kind of want to try out using this art a little bit. Is it really something good to start relying on? Because I worry that, you know, just make me not understand the timing of the roll anymore. It's not like I already do in the first place. Wow, we almost hit all 6 Swallow Blades in a roll. In a row, despite moving back. Love spamming his Mystic Art. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He just spams it. He's absolutely insane about doing his Mystic Art. I think it was during the grinding off camera that he finished off one of the battles with his Mystic Art, and one of the post-party dialogues was like, oh yeah, that's a Mystic Art for you. Maybe we should use it more often. Well, then it would be less mystic. Something like that. There was some sort of party chat like that after one of the grinding battles that I did. I am nearly running out of CP. Look at that. The short input buffer still screws with me a little bit, but it may well be better. So I might stick with it. There's not much point in doing it against this Dudo, but if the AoE of it, I think that there's some AoE of it, hit the other Dudos, it'd be worth it there. So I didn't do it there because it was the last guy, but...
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
Yoink. Red verbena is all that was, apparently. Well, can I has? Thanks. Oh, the Healy thing wasn't as close as I thought, because you gotta freaking bring it around town like SpongeBob for that. I could use my boosts. Seeing the Healy thing over there where it's like sort of close, but sort of not. Makes me worry that boss is right around the corner. Stop. Oh, I should try using the Iron Cleaver more. Look, freaking every single battle he's doing it. Like every battle. It's just insane. Like, how ludicrous is that? Well, 699 by the way. That attack right there. Wow. Do the thing, Bob. Animations of this game are so dang good. Oh, I just now noticed the freaking comment from Hawks about Rinwell there. Gosh darn it. Why am I missing things by 3,000 years? Sounds like Rinwell's still the same. Doesn't feel like there's much character development. Yeah, I'm sure it'll happen as it goes on. This is a JRPG, which means they're gonna take freaking 3,000 years. Is the thing. Like, we literally only just recruited Dohalim anyway. So I wouldn't expect her character to just, like, go through an arc and abandon racism, like, the moment that we get an ally that is of this other race, you know? Anyway, I'm only just now realizing I missed that from, like, 3,000 years ago. Whoops! I'm getting absorbed into the world of Tales of Arise here. I guess or something. So... I wasn't paying attention to where it said I could go now, but ground floor I believe is the new one, just in case of cutscene. Gosh darn it, that's what I meant by ground floor. Gosh diggity darn it. Well, I don't know. With that minute ago, so didn't really miss it. Well, what the? Which floor have I not gone to? I wasn't paying attention. I've been up here before. It wants me to be somewhere here? Which means that I need to get... Wait. Which means that I drop down here to get onto that bit that I couldn't before. Which means that I gotta go around. There's no way I can sneak around you, can I? What did it? Which means that I drop down this one. And that brings me, yeah, that brings me to the Healy thing. Okay. And look, there's the one way that way. In case you wanted to go back. Okay, so maybe boss right around this corner? So that's all it was, is just like look at the map and see like the levels and determine where you need to drop down, I guess. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save. Ooh, about 30 hours now. I've reached, though. Decent bit of that is off camera. About HP and CP fully restored. Okay, so what is going on in here? Is the boss not quite yet? Okay, maybe it is.